Today we will learn a poem, The Kite. This poem is about a kite written by Harry Ben, is both an American screenwriter and children's author. We all love to fly kites and see how the kite is flying, especially when there is a breeze. Poem draws a picture of flying kite, how the kite looks beautiful in the blue sky when there are no clouds. Let us begin the poem. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new, with a dive and a dip it snaps its tail. A new kite looks nice and bright when it flies in the clear blue sky. The kite soars high in the sky, and when it is a new kite, it looks so beautiful. How bright on the blue means how bright in the sky. Here the poet calls the sky blue as the sky is blue in color. With a dive and a dip, it snaps its tail, then soars like a ship with only a sail. Here the poet explains the movement of the kite in the air. Sometimes it moves very softly, sometimes with force it moves. Because of this movement, the tail of the kite produces cracking sound. Snaps means it is cracking sound. Next line, then soars like a ship with only a sail. Here the poet compares the kite with a ship. Poet says that the kite is also floating in the sky. Generally, the kite does not stay straight. It sways like waves. It does not fly at the same height. Sometimes it fly high and some other time low. And it moves like a wave and its tail makes a cracking sound when it dives downwards. Climbs to the crest of a gust and pulls, then seems to rest as wind falls. Here the poet explains, with certain flow of the wind, the kite sometimes it goes to the highest point of the sky. Crest means highest point of the sky. Gust means stormy wind. As it goes to the highest point of the sky, sometimes wind goes down, slows down. Then the kite also seems to rest over there or stay there, or it seems as if it has stopped there to rest. When string goes slack, you wind it back and run until a new breeze blows, and its wings fill and up it goes. Here, string means the thread that is tied to the kite. Slack means become loose. When the thread that is loosens, then the flyer, that is who is flying the kite, person who is flying the kite, runs and he rolls it back. And then he waits till the new breeze blows again, and so that the kite can fill its wings with the new air and it can again fly in the air. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new, but a rarer thing you never will see when it flaps on a string in the top of a tree. These two lines, how bright on the blue is a kite when it's new, is the beginning lines only, the same lines repeated. That means it looks really beautiful and bright when the kite is new. But when it gets struck on a top of a tree, and then it gets torn and gives a very poor, worn out look. That is not at all liked by anyone. So here the poet has drawn a beautiful picture of the flying kite through these words in the poem.